listen to our second speaker, which is a special gentleman all the way from Barara. He's been in this business for now, coming to 11 years. He has changed his life. He has changed his family's life. And one thing that that inspires me about most today is that as you can look at him, today he's actually a landlord. He just moved into his house about on Sunday last week, a house that he has actually been able to build out of the money that he's been able to earn from New Life. So Mr. Denis Tumushabe, please, you can carry on. Share with us your story and then share with us the topic what you've prepared for us today. Thank you so much.
Very welcome. Thank you. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Can you all see me and hear me? Justus?
Oh, yes, we can.
Okay. I'm very happy to share with you this evening. For those that are tuning in for the first time, my name is Denis Tumushabe, and I'm based in Barara. I started this business basically to make money. Yeah, just as I told you that I'm making 11 years in this business. And the main reason was to actually make money. The first thing was for my fees. Today, I have not only gotten for myself fees, I've been able to educate my sister. My sister is done with school. My brother is in his second year at Makerere doing mechanical engineering. Our last born was supposed to join campus this year, and she also performed very well. So, as I've told you, I started this business for money. That was the main thing. I was not a serious farmer. I was not sick. I wanted fees, and I'm still in business for money and good health. In fact, I look forward. I am inspired by these people that have been in this business for 20 years, 25 years, 40 years. I'm looking forward to that time that will be also saying that we've been in this business for 40 years. Oh my God, I can't wait for that. So I was given a topic about the customer, how to get customers, about the customer care thing. Our business is also the customer. You know, I read a quote in one of the banks that a customer well looked after is one customer well looked after is worth 1,000 customers. And another thing, as you start, especially those that have just joined the business, you should also remember that a customer is always right. You meet those funny customers, you meet good customers. A customer is always right. So in our business, we are going to look at how to get customers, how to look for customers, because it's also very important. Your airtime, your transport, your data. I was actually calculating last March, just as I was told you, hey, we moved into our house, our new house. We are no longer renting. We moved into our first house. Also, thank God. But you know, much of that money came from March. Actually, just March. If some of you are crying, money. I was calculating March together with my bonus check. March alone, our bonus check and profits was 6.4 million shillings. Together, profits plus the bonus check. Since March, we have been, because we had that goal to get into our house, we were serious looking for money. So we are going to look at a very interesting thing about customers, because you need to have customers, you need to sell. You should not actually be like a salary earner to wait for a bonus check. You should make money. Some distributors tell me, I have no transport. You should not have a challenge of transport, a challenge of you know. Actually, for us, right from the start, the food at home, electricity bills, water bills, transport, the fuel, everything has been customer. A bonus check comes to actually fit to do other things, but it's customer that we get that money from the customer. When you look at our personal points actually alone tell you, tomorrow we mark 2 weeks in the month of July. We already have 1,100 points, and that's serious volume. Every single month, we actually sell products worth 10 million. Personal customers, 10 million. Now I'm going to tell you what we do, how we get these customers, and we are not out there knocking door to door looking for customers. You see, in this business, if you become smart, you can make money. This business is for the organized. If you're disorganized, you can't make money from this business. It needs you to be very smart. Now, let's start. Where do we, some people, a distributor told me of recent, I don't see customers. Customers are around everywhere. Customers are around everywhere. You live with, you're a customer. By the way, the first customer is you. You can note it down. The first customer. By the way, we need to actually think about this. You want New Life to give you money, but you're buying from Mukwano. You're supporting Mukwano's business. Don't you think even God is also very fair? You want the company to give you money, but you're not supporting the company. What have you smeared yourself with? What have you used to shower? What have you used to mop your house? Mukwano product. And you want New Life to give you 1 million shillings. So the first customer is you, if you want this business to work for you. That is very clear. So where do we get customers? Do you know anyone who has a very good house? That one is your customer. Home care products. A car. A good house requires what? A good house requires Super 10. A good house requires carpet grow. A good house requires fantastic for the tails, that tail polish. A good house, you know, by the time someone has built that house, really loves it, that good furniture requires lemon grow. So anyone that you know that has a good house. Number two, anyone that has a car. Do you know anyone? Did you know that we have the best car polish, wash and wax? Actually, when you put that wash and wax on the car body, as in the car shines very well, it does not get dusty actually in a minute. So anyone with a car, do you know anyone? Gardens, do you know any farmer? Statistics tell us that Ugandans are 85% of farmers. 85%. Do you know any farmer that you know? Any farmer? Do you know any school? Hotels? I was, the time they introduced to be, the time Corona came in, I don't know how much, I made money in hotels. I surprised. There's a hotel in Mbarara for care. There's a hotel in Mbarara gave me an order of 3.5 million shillings for only care. I actually sold care. That month, I think, there's a month I sold products worth 15 million shillings. Only home care. I looked at my check when it came, I said, oh my God, we need to work. So hotels, I've told you schools. Did you know that we have LC30? LC30 is a very good product. It is very good to apply it in those pit latrines that smell like what? And it also helps them to decrease that level. So all those are avenues of where to get customers. The schools, I've told you farmers, I've told you people with cars, I've told you anyone with a nice house, I've told you hotels. The other avenue of where to get customers is the referrals. Use referrals. If you have sold someone, if you have sold a product to someone, ask them, by the way, don't you know anyone? Don't you know anyone that would want such a product? Don't you know anyone that would want Super Grow? I have actually supplied products very many. I have a customer of mine, he actually buys very many products. So recently I told her, but you trust our product. You have used many of them. Can you give me some of your friends, relatives that you think can benefit from this product? He said, oh, Dennis, that is very okay. This lady gave me a list of 60 people. And you know, This lady has actually been using products for the last, I think 9 years. Now, the confidence she has, if you actually meet her and she explains you these products, you might think it's the one who makes these products. So you gave me a list of 60 people. 60 people. She's not she's not interested in becoming a member. She's a very old lady. She wrote for me 60 people. Now, out of the 60 people, I have actually, I think, gotten, I have got, and you know, I called them, hello, my name is Dennis. She's called Medias. Medias gave me your number and said, I can share with you some of our wonderful products. And the person said, that is very, very okay, please. When should we meet? Make an appointment and meet the person. I have every single month from that referral, I get very, very many customers. I have serious customers and the customers that buy good products, very products with a lot of points. So use your referrals. If someone has said no to the opportunity, tell them, buy them. Do you know anyone that would want to live a healthier life? Do you know any farmer? I actually ask, like, for farmers, I actually ask them, do you know any serious farmer? Someone says, wait a minute, I'm also a farmer. Huh? This one is a very serious. I call, like for farmers, I ask, give me some serious, 5. Don't actually ask many. Ask 5. Why 5? You cannot fail to get one person to actually say yes. So when someone gives you a farmer, you call, hello, Mr. Frank. My name is Dennis. Jared gave me your number and said you are very serious. And you know, people love them. You need to praise them. Jared told me that you're a very serious farmer. You have the best banana plantation in the area. So I have a wonderful product that is going to help you double your production. And we make an appointment, meet the guy, I seal the deal. So the other point I have told you is referrals. Use referrals seriously. Those friends of yours, those customers of yours, tell them, your relatives, one of my aunts gave me 3 people. She's a farmer in Ruharaksha. She's a farmer, and someone found her. She grows vegetables. A gentleman found her at her garden and asked her, "What do you use?" And my aunt said, "I have this. My son surprised me a product. She didn't actually explain. She said, let me give you his number, and you talk to him." I called. And the gentleman told me, I was given your number, I called the guy here. Today he buys product. So the other point is, if you want to get customers, the other point on how to look for customers, build a new relationship. Build new relationship. We are actually in a relationship business. If you do not know how to make relationship, please do. Now in an era we are in of COVID, an era where we no longer move so much. Now, I would recommend everyone now to understand, to actually use social media. I'm telling you, social media is a better deal for us. In fact, at some point, I think, apart from Corona killing people, but somehow, I say Corona has really helped us build a real home-based business. Because I'm telling you, since Corona came here, I can tell you we are building now a smart business. We are going to make millions of money when we are seated in our houses. You send a message, someone does a payment, you're seated in your home. That's what we're actually doing. So build the relationship. Now, the social media business, all of us must actually get serious on it. Because let me tell you, ever since I got serious about the social media, let me give you this month. This month I have about 280 points from social media. 280 points from social media. Facebook. The other day I posted mind enhancement. I'm sure the posts we send you, those posts there that you see on our groups, we do not only send you to look at them. We send you those posts to use them because that's what we are using. Me, my phone has only things that can give me money. I do not have things that don't give me money. I only have things that give me money. those posts, those videos, those are things that now you need. In fact, if you have a Kapua phone, you need to get a better phone now. You need to get a better phone because you need to store those things. If someone says, I have someone who has a problem with the mind, saying someone who has a digestion problem, saying someone, you have the price list, you have everything, you must be ready. I was telling you, I sent a post about mind enhancement. And I got this lady, she's a doctor she's actually doing a master's degree. And she said, Dennis, I'm very interested. She's married here, but she comes from Soroti. When I said she was in Soroti, she said, Dennis, immediately I reaching Mbarara, I am going to look for you. And this lady came here, took all the products for the mind. Before I knew it, after she had started on the products, she also introduced another doctor. They're all on the same course. They have the same problem. Right now, actually, this month, I don't know what has happened. This month, I've already sold about 5 mind enhancement. And all from the social media. The other day, I posted the soap. And the gentleman said, oh, Dennis, I am interested. Where are you? You remember the post we sent that had chairs? The gentleman said, I am very interested in that. So social media, use the social media. If you use the social media to post business. Me, when you look at my status, all my statuses, WhatsApp status, every day I must put money every day. And I can tell, when I look at my status every day, about 120 people view my status. Now that's a great business. And again, even if some people don't buy today, I can tell you 10 years, I have a customer. This lady, I told her, she never had money that time. I went and demonstrated G1, told her, she didn't buy. This lady, I have been in touch with her for very many years. She started buying, I told her in 2010. And from 2010 to 2015, she started buying from 2015 up to today. And she buys serious products. That's nutrients, skincare products. She buys all the children are using VitaGuard and VitaSquares. In fact, she's asking me, when is Liquivite coming? She uses G1. She buys those phyto defense. She buys that. But another thing that you should also know if you want customers, some people are not going to buy now. But 4 or 5 years, they are going to buy. I can promise you. There's a lady, I told her about the joint program. She was not that old by that time. But after like three years, she came at the office. She knew the office. She said that now I've come. Joints are killing me. Today she buys the products. So you also need to keep in touch with those customers. You need to teach people, even when you don't expect to get money, even when you don't expect to make a sale, teach those people. Tomorrow they are going, when the demand comes, they'll look for you. So build new relationships whether you're in a bus, whether you're at a funeral, those wedding meetings, one time I was in a bank. I was in a queue in the bank, and I just looked behind. I smiled at an old lady. I said, "Good morning, madam. Good morning." She also gave me a smile. By the way, you also learn how to smile. Do not carry your problems everywhere you go. When you go out, in fact, before you leave your house, make sure you look at you look through the mirror. Look at that person in the mirror, whether that person is very happy. Because you don't have to carry your problems everywhere. So go with a smile. And I can tell you that smile is infectious. When you smile at someone, the person smiles to you back. So you smile. I smiled at the lady. And said that greeted me well. We exchanged the numbers. And today she buys Pro Vitality. Every single month she buys Pro Vitality. In a bank, in parties, in a supermarket, in those village meetings, those village circle meetings, your women groups, you're in those savings, everywhere you can get a customer. Everywhere I go, if I get a chance to talk to someone, I want to take the number. So that point was about building new relationships. Do not, I have some of my relatives that haven't bought products and they are sick. One of them recently in January, I've told this aunt of mine, she knows the products work. I have very many relatives of mine that use them, but this aunt refused it. Not until she was operated. She was recently operated. They operated her pancreas. Was it pancreas? And after the operation and spending a lot of money, it's when she has actually started taking product. So some of the people want to buy today, even your very own friends, but keep educating them. So the other thing is product demonstration. Have those demonstration centers in your home. If a guest comes, make sure you have that LDC. Let them use that LDC. Chase away all those fake products from your home. Chase them away if you want to make money. A demonstration speaks more than your words. You get that LDC. What I do, I have those disposable plates. I get LDC. First, wash your hands very well. Minus LDC. Then I put LDC, and you see that comes out of your hand. I can tell you, the person will take the product. Ladies, have those lotions in your bags. Have those lotions in your bag. Have them. I can tell you, our lotions are unique. Of recent, I gave it to someone. She works at a district in Boucher. And she only smeared the lotion in her hand. And she ordered for 3. She said, this is a unique lotion. I can even taste in my hand. It is first class. And she took that. She actually ordered for 3. Last month, she bought a nutrient skincare. She bought the whole set. So, now that you have gotten a customer, now that you have them, it is also, by the way, a customer, someone to be considered a customer should have bought more than 5 times. But if someone buys once, is not a customer, is a buyer. So, and you also need to have repeat sales. Some should actually be able to, you should actually be able to sell, to continue actually selling products to that person until the person, end of you dies. So that's a customer. How do you maintain customers? The first thing is that you must use product. Ourselves must become the product of the product. It is very key. And the more products, let me tell you, the products that you will use most are the products that you will sell. The products that you will be using yourself. Now, can you convince someone that G1 rounder is cheap when you're using OPPO? So the more products you use, the more products you're going to sell. You must by the way, we need to use these products seriously to continue to live like younger, to continue to maintain our health. You're in your life, but pressure is killing you. You're in your life, backache is killing you. So we must use the product. We must. So if we are to maintain customers, we must use the product. We must become the product of the product. The second thing is to make appointments. Start making appointments. If you're to make appointments with your people, an appointment, your customer, make an appointment to again educate them. Is also very key. Know the people that you're going to meet. Know the people that you're going to meet. It's also very key. If you're going to meet a gentleman who's 55 years, which product should you go with? It's also very key. Go with the prostate. A gentleman of 55 years needs products for prostate. The bed is now affected. Go with Masikiri. He needs products. So you go with those aging products. You're going to meet a young lady. Go with the soap. Go with the skincare products. So know the people you're going to meet. The other thing, equip yourself. It is also very important. Some of you do not even have prices. You don't know how to even look at the prices. Have products. All of us. Which business do you know that operate without product? All of us must have stock. It is very important. In fact, when you have your 2, 3, 4 million shillings in that stock, you'll even be motivated to look for business. Some of you who do not make points every month is because you have nothing to sell. But if you had 1 million shillings worth of stock there, you'd look for the customer. You're motivated to be in business. So equip yourself, have the literature. I'm telling you, equipping yourself is that now, like in the social media business we are in, make sure you have all those posts. Make sure you have everything in your phone. You have, if it is backache, you have every post that we have. Look for those posts. Make sure you're ready. The prices you have, the catalog you have, everything you have. So equip yourself. Products I've told you, those posts that I've told you. Another thing is follow up. If you're to maintain a customer, follow up on the products they are using. It's also very key. One time I gave someone G1 round, and I told her, just boil like a cup of water, as in water, lukewarm. And this lady got G1 and cooked. Was it cooking? Boiled like she was preparing porridge. So you need to follow up. I gave Pro Vitality Plus someone, and I asked her, you know, when you take Pro Vitality Plus, in 3-4 days, you should get a difference in your health. And this person, I asked her after 4 days, have you gotten any difference? Are you? No. Only to find out that he was taking it wrongly. So it is also very important to follow up how they are using, follow up. You know, did you know that there are some customers that if you don't call them, they won't buy? The other point that you should take is the record keeping. Make sure you take records. Take records. Right. If Dennis has taken Pro Vitality Plus today is 19th. Of course, 19th of next month, it will be finished. Pro Vitality is for a month. So record it. One time I learned it the hard way. So don't also learn it the way you learned it. I supplied the customer got excited. Actually, I had bought like products for 800,000. So I did not record this customer, and I did not follow up this customer. So someone went and told him, by the way, you can actually become a member. Okay. The customer, all the products he bought worked for him. And I found the guy had already sponsored. He actually sponsored this gentleman, and the gentleman was not only a member, was a senior manager, became a senior manager. So make sure you records are important. Record the sales. Sometimes you might sell someone a product and add in some transport, some charges. You also record it because you don't have to break that trust. So record. So do record keeping for whatever you sell, whoever you sell. Recognition. Recognize your customers. If you have made 400,000, next time go from him. Next time go with a free product. You see, and you do not actually have to give much. Sometimes I get this mixing bottle. I put Erodis, which is not even about 10,000. But you know, this is a free gift for you, for being my good customer. You know, a gentleman, one wise man says that recognition is the deepest principal need of human nature. So recognize your customer. Even when I get a new lifestyle magazine, I call, hello, how are you? Did you know that the company gave you a gift because of becoming a very good customer? Now, even when you're taking that magazine, don't take it, just say, hey, there's a book here to read. Attach value on the book. Actually, write on top your name and telephone number. If he doesn't read, someone else will read that magazine and they will call you. So everything you're to give your customer, make sure you attach value. A product, three products. You know, you can take Super 10, write your number in the hand and spray a bottle. Put that, demonstrate, show them how it works. If you have made a lot of money, give them. Catalogs. What I do with most of my serious customers, I give them a free cash. Of course, I would have made that money. A free price, a price list, a customer price list, and actually the product catalog. So I have customers that read and actually call me, Dennis, you have never told me about this product. I have just seen it in the magazine. By the time he calls me, he actually knows the price. I just deliver. So recognize them, remember their birthdays, rejoice with them. That is also like if they lose their friends also, as in listen, you actually feel sad with them. So all that is key. Now, the other thing is be humble. Be humble to your customer. You see, another wise man said that your customer is your boss. You're going to meet some of the funny customers. Your customer is your boss. So the last point of my training today is offer a business opportunity. Offer a business opportunity. Because if you don't only sell them products, tell them by that you can become a member and make money. Because someone else might go there and sell them money, tell them that you can make money. So tell them, if someone goes there, finds out, Dennis told me already, let me also join. So thank you very much for listening to me. If you do that, I can assure you, you are good to go. You are good to go. You're going to make customers, you're going to make money, and that's all we want. Thank you very much for listening to me.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Dennis Tumushabe. You have actually given to us all your secrets on how you are able to sell products worth 10 million shillings every single month. Now, if you're a distributor and you're actually listening in, having a customer base that takes about products worth 10 million shillings every single month, first and foremost, that simply means that your profits alone from those products is 25%.